Hey Jackson, sorry about that. Every now and then that happens.
Is it better?
Yeah, well, whenever I reboot, yeah. I think what happens is when I run GoToMeeting, I open up my computer. In other words, I open up a port. So it kind of makes it vulnerable. I can't even run GoToMeeting without taking my Norton settings down a notch. So I suspect random hackers find an opening in my computer and start searching around.
Yeah.
Which makes it a little scary. I feel like maybe I should go find a program other than GoToMeeting, which, although I'm not sure you could be totally protected because my computer has to be open for you to be able to log on to it, I would think.
Yeah.
So you'd think that that security would be controlled at the GoToMeeting end. All right, this one says and. So let's solve each one.
Let's just start with the left one. Subtract 4 from both sides.
4x.
Yeah, 4x, sorry.
Okay.
Negative 5 is greater than or equal to x plus 7. Yeah, it's minus 7 to both sides, so.
Okay.
And then the
Now,
right side.
let's talk about one thing first of all. This has the x on the other side than we're used to. So if you want to convert this to a more familiar something that's easier graphed, then move the x over to the other side, but you have to make it less than. In other words, you have to change both things. So if you switch the terms on the other side of an inequality, you just move the inequality in the other direction.
Okay.
Okay. And this one we got what? X minus 8 greater than 6x plus 2. So we have
subtract x, 5x plus 2, and then, yeah.
and then so let's see, x is less than minus 2.
Yep.
Okay, so if both of these are true, here's our minus 12, here's our minus 2, x is less than that, x is less than that. What's our answer?
X is less than negative 2.
Yeah, because that is inclusive of this. We don't need to repeat that.
Yeah.
That's another one you might want to check if you have. To check these, you have to log online. Is that what you have to do?
Yeah, I just go to our teacher page on.
Okay. Well, that's the last one I
website,
have. Do you have more of these, or?
Yeah, I have one I can verbalize.
Okay. I kind of get it now more. When you go to the number line, it really clarifies the difference between and or.
Determine the equation of a line through the points negative 6, 13, and 9, negative 12.
First thing I want to know. In order to determine an equation of a line, what's the most important thing?
I don't remember.
Slope. Always know that you got to figure slope right off the get-go.
Okay.
Slope equals rise over run. What's the slope here?
Is it negative 6 over 9?
Okay, the rise is the difference in the y-coordinates. In other words, the rise is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over the run, which is x sub 2 minus x sub 1.
Yeah, okay, I remember this now.
Okay.
So it's negative 12 minus 13, so negative 25 over 15.
which is minus 5/3. So that's the slope. Hold on a second. I'll be right back to you. Okay, so once we know the slope, now how do we get the equation of the line?
Well, you have y equals negative 5/3 x plus b, and you have to find b, and you can just plug in one of the points now, right?
Uh-huh. Okay. So pick the simplest point. I guess that would be that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually the simplest point's the smallest numbers. So you get 13 equals minus 5/3 times minus 6 plus b. That becomes 10. And you get b equals 3. So what's the equation of the line?
Y equals negative 5/3 x plus 3.
Yeah. That's the way you do those. If they're going to give these kind of problems to you in a variety of forms, one is they'll give you 2 points. The other is they'll give you one slope and 1 point. Well, obviously we can use the same technique for that. Excuse me. All right. I think I'm done sneezing. All right.
And then
More? We've got time for about one more.
I have a solve the system of equations. It's 2 minus x equals z, and y equals 8 plus z.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, we can't solve that because we have 3 variables and only 2 equations. Notice that I can substitute 2 minus x for z, so I get y equals 8 plus 2 minus x, and so I get y equal 10 minus x, so that's the best I can do. Unless there's a third equation that you have.
Oh, wait. Yes, there is.
Okay?
It's 3x minus 4y plus z equals 24.
All right. Unfortunately, that's not the kind of problem I had in mind when I said one more problem. 3 equations and 3 variables, that's going to take about 5 minutes to solve. There's a specific...
Yeah, it's multiple choice too, so if I can't solve it, I'll just start plugging the numbers
So you can always back solve it. Well, I do want to show you how to solve it because there's a specific technique you want to use. But
Okay.
I can do that tomorrow before your next test. So save this problem and let's do it again at the beginning of our next.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right, Jackson. I'll talk to you. When's our next appointment? Is it must be tomorrow, huh?
I think it's Tuesday.
Here, let me just pull it up real quick while I got you. Let's just check. Tuesday at 7. Talk to you then.
All right. Thank you.
All right, Jackson. Bye-bye.
Bye.